What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles, welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Movie Files. Joining me, as always, is little brother Jace. Bro Shot, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. The question is, how are you?
I'm doing so much better.
Just sound it, bro.
Yeah, man, it was rough last week. I was all set to do the show on Thursday, and Wednesday was not happening. But then the voice is like, cut it. It's not happening. So we're back today, ready to go, ready to do another episode of Lyles Movie Files. And there's so much to talk about as usual. But first, let's say what's up to everybody. Hang with us here in the chat. Snake Eyes. Howdy, partner. How are you? King Collector. Royalty is here. The king is in the building. What's up, y'all? Hear ye. Hear ye. Blake Tarpley. What up, Jeffrey, Jason? Hopefully, Chief. Jeff, we're all glad you're doing much better. Thank you. Me too, man. It sucked. It could have been so much worse, of course, but geesh, not fun. Chamberlain Parks. What's up, fellas? How are you? Boy, so I gave you an assignment. Were you able to do that assignment?
You mean watching the trailer of some program?
Oh, no, not that one. The show that I was telling you about.
Which show?
Paradise.
Oh, okay. So I am in episode 3 or 4 in Paradise, season 1. Very interesting show. I like it. Definitely going to watch it tonight after we finish the podcast, because what I appreciate of the show is there's a mystery. Clue us in, and then figure out how the characters come to seeing what the mystery is. I've hated the fact that on my YouTube algorithm, it is figured out I'm watching Paradise. Hey, season 2's out? Yes, I get that. I will get there. But do you know that I'll get there? No problem. I will learn what happens. I don't need to see it in this 30-second clip. Are you sure? Yes. I will get there. You see in my algorithm, you're spying on me all the time. I'm watching the show. So just
simmer down.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. But it's been a fun show. I like it's been really good performances by all the characters. Not surprising that Sterling K. Brown won an award for that show. I asked one dude, when he makes a jump to movies exclusively, that dude's like, hey, you know what I'm in here. You performances stellar, A1. Like, don't ask that question. I don't have to tell any performance I've done. So come with the right amount, we're good.
I mean, I voted in my critic association for him to win Best Supporting Actor for American Fiction. I thought he was great, especially because it was so different from his character in This Is Us. And I was like, this dude is great. Mm-hmm. And I am like you. I feel like when he decides, all right, no more of this TV stuff, I'm going and just doing movies, it's inevitable for him to not wrap up his career without having at least one Oscar, because he's such a great actor. And he's one of those, okay, seal of approval, he's in it, I know it's going to be good. Paradise was on my list of, I need to watch this. And thanks to the fine folks at Hulu for like, hey, would you like to watch season 2? Oh, absolutely. Which of course means I need to watch season 1. So
give me a week. I'll handle that.
Yeah. I don't even think it took a week. It's it's 8 episodes, so it was my kind of show.
I'm almost halfway through. Okay. It moves fast enough that I'm starting to compare really good shows, and I now have to just say, Lost is my bar on television. If you're gonna miss it, yeah, I think that's because I always can. I mean, basically, I'll start on most shows. All right, if you're doing a mystery, how are you on the Lost scale? How are you introducing your second tier characters? Do I care about their stories as much as I do your lead characters, even though it's built almost as an ensemble? Because that's what I was when I was watching Manifest, I'm like, okay, I remember I thought this was just a straight loss, like kind of yada yada. This is NBC's loss. And I don't know what just made me like, I'm gonna watch this. I think it was my wife. She was watching. And I just picked it up. I think it was during Christmas. I'm like, huh, this is kind of clearing that bar of loss. Main character's cool. Also, you're gonna care about when they're bringing in new characters. Like, oh, I remember this. Oh, okay, y'all did a there, and I think Manifest did a good job. They would have an episode of somebody you're going to see later on in the series and season, and they're going to be important. So everybody revolves, the whole story revolves around this plane. So you're going to know everybody by the end. And Paradise has already got me though. Okay, I care about Billy. Okay, cool. I care about the kids. Oh, okay. I care about all the other characters and what's their motives. Okay, we're set. I'm not saying any more names because I don't know what everybody's doing yet. So it was
smart play.
Yeah.
One I like Julianne Nicholson. She was in August Osage County, a movie that was just such a torturous bore, but I thought she was really good in it. She was acting opposite Julia Roberts and holding her own with no batting of an eye. I was like, oh, she's pretty solid. She's been great. James Marsden, though, has been a real surprise for me because I've liked him in things, but I really liked him in this. Maybe it's because it's like interesting seeing the president. So that's been pretty fun.
Yeah, because I think there are a lot of actresses that are not getting their shine for some odd reason. Because trying, I don't know what her real name is. Sinatra is kind of, yeah, okay.
Julianne Nicholson.
It's one of those, okay, she's here. All right. I know what she's bringing it. And I hope as they've now kind of got out of the James Bond motif that all the love interests need to be way too young for the dudes, they're starting to kind of, hey, there's some quality actresses. We need to remind y'all they can bring it. So hopefully Hollywood gets their stuff right.
They won't. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Episode 4 of season 2 came out Monday. And so at the halfway point, Dwayne, our cousin, texted me, dang, he did a Ron Simmons. He just said, dang.
Okay.
And I was like, and for the first time ever, I'm like, I am mad at you. That never has happened. So I was like, yeah. And I was like, I need to go watch a couple more episodes so I can stay ahead of you. But I'm trying to pace myself because they sent us everything except for the season finale. So it's like,
yeah. I think that is a smart idea because we have so many critics that lord over everybody. Oh, I totally know what happened this season. Here's my spoiler headline. Do you know what happened in the season finale? Like for a couple extra clicks, like you D-bag. Like I'm sorry.
That was a pretty good pompous laugh too, by the way.
Oh gosh, like except that we enjoy being surprised as much as you did. I mean, that is a thing that as we said, like the Matrix 2 weeks ago, seeing what happens in the Matrix and everybody in the theater is all in the same boat versus that one critic. I totally saw that last week. Like that would have been a D-bag movie. You're just like, just don't kill my joy. All right, just go get lost.
So let me see here. Lot of activity as one would expect in the chat. Let me make sure to address all this stuff. I'll get to the lantern stuff soon. No worries there. Blake says, like Ethan in Mission Impossible, does Jace even have a choice to not accept the assignment?
Now there's certain shows Jeff is acting in my mind. I'm not doing that. Like he'll give a movie and it's I just can't do it. Jeff has to know he has to sell a movie a little bit. It's got to be, this movie is terrible, you should watch it. Or this is really good, you should watch it. Because what was the Wrong Paris? Watched that last week. It's like,
you just finally watched that?
Yeah, it was like, oh, okay. I mean, it took me like maybe 5 minutes. I'm like, thank you. Like, this is so right to be parodied and not, but like, hey, we know y'all like this show, so we're not gonna
They
crap
don't know what you're talking about, though.
Oh, okay. So the Wrong Paris. Well, we talked about it a couple weeks ago, but the Wrong Paris is a rom-com movie where it's basically set in the bachelor world, and it's one guy and there's 10, 15 girls vying for his affection for various reasons, and there's a lot of them. Hey, I'm here for the social media check. Okay. I mean, and
What the money, Ethan?
I mean, it's got the, what was it? Cinderella. There was a girl who's dressed like Cinderella the whole time. It was just kind of, we can have fun playing these. This is a person's role. Hey, this is the buff chick and she works out. I mean, and they always has these taglines under each one of them's name.
I like how you 80s, 90s censored yourself.
I really have to.
Whoa!
I mean, ODB, I mean, ain't got nothing on her. I mean, it was having that dynamic and just, hey, we understand this is fun. You watch it, but it was actually a really fun movie too. And I mean, like I said, it was one of your, I think you mentioned it as one of your year-end best.
I don't remember.
Was that,
but I definitely said it was well worth watching, and I really enjoyed it. I think I might have put it on there because I thought it was funny. And this is another thing that we'll go into further detail, but I've watched a lot of movies on Netflix, like I'm sure everyone does now. But some of the movies that I enjoyed on Netflix, I don't revisit like I would if I had it on Blu-ray, where oh yeah, let me go downstairs. And I know it's easier to just grab the remote and go to this old movie that I watched in 2021, but it just gets lost in the Netflix abyss. If I had it, I would watch it. And I feel like that's one I would go back to. What was the one with Sydney Sweeney and my guy?
Anyone but
yeah, you. Like that one is one. Holiday. There's a lot of good romantic comedies in that mix too. Not so much action. I mean, there is some, but really the rom-coms are where I think they need to start putting them out on Blu-ray, especially when it's, oh no, it's gone. Where is it now?
Well, I tend to make sure I keep everything on my list. And of course, when it inevitably, I don't know what's missing from a list. And then they say recently added, I'm like, there's no way heck I didn't watch this. I mean, I think it was, what was it? Last night I watched V for Vendetta. I'm like, what do you mean this wasn't on my list? Oh, right. That was Netflix during HBO Max. Okay, got it. Let me watch this right quick. But I know there's, was it Extraction 1 and 2? I made sure those are on my list. I made sure that like those are 2 stars, making 2, love it. Like, yeah, make sure you have and understand people want to watch these kind of movies. Extinction, the movie with not Harold Pena. Oh, gosh, I cannot remember.
Who else is in that with them? Are you talking about Anthony Mackie? That one?
No, it's a movie. It's happened. It's probably 2018. Where is it? A family in a house, and then there's an alien invasion that happens. They're trying to figure out how to stop the aliens from killing everybody in the apartment building.
The apartment building?
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to get some. They're trying to be safe, but they got to get out. First, they have to get out of the apartment, and then find some shelter, and then. But it's I think it's Extinction. It didn't get good reviews on Rotten Tomato, but I really like it. Yeah, but I liked it. So
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah. Like, give me sci-fi thrillers. I mean, probably not as long as Rebel Moon, because I still have not revisited the director's cut of that. Because I wanted to love that movie, but it just couldn't happen.
No, we're like, hey, this is from another one. All right, back to the chat here.
Okay.
Oops, not this one. Ryan Daly. I watched the first season of The Pit last night. Yeah, it's good. I've heard nothing but good things about The Pit. So, Yeah, well, they're on their second season, which always makes it kind of tricky because it's like, hey guys, anybody want to read my review from something that you've already on season 3 of? Yeah. David Thanos, what's good, chat?
What
What's
up?
up? King Collector. I'm behind on so many shows, but I need to catch up on King of Tulsa. Another one that I heard was good. I like that show. Yellowstone was okay, but kind of annoying. Why was it annoying? I haven't watched it yet.
I mean, here's the bad thing though, is depending on how this merger between Paramount Plus and HBO, Warner Brothers.
We'll get into that.
Oh, okay.
That's on the list. David Thanos, Jeff, where are you at on Reacher? Done. I've been on it with some of these shows. I'm actually caught up on some stuff. I love Reacher. That show was outstanding TV. I like watching bad guys get their faces punched in, kicked in, throat slash, thrown out of airplanes. Loved it. It was great. I'm a huge fan. Big fan.
Alan Richardson was perfectly cast for that because he's such a giant compared to everybody. Well, 99.999% of people on that show, and it's so good. It's like, nah, you want to be the local sheriff that tries to put me in jail? You sure about that one? Like, yeah. You don't have enough force to stop me from throwing you. Yeah, I'll let you walk in there if you choose to.
Right.
But he has a good presence, and they always have a good solid cast beside him too.
Mm-hmm. That helps. And they've only had one real instance where a character did something so stupid. I was like, oh, come on. You have to know this is happening.
Was that season 1 or 3? Yeah. Okay.
I think you know which one.
I thought I didn't know which one.
I mean, like everything else, I'm like, okay, I can see that. This isn't the best move, but I could see how you would lead yourself down this road. That's season 3, and I'm like, oh, come on, man. And for 2 people, it was a multi-layer of stupidity. Anyway, Rick Cage. Hello, everyone. How's it going, Jeffrey? Awesome. How are you feeling, sir? I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm excited to do this show. Just as excited for tomorrow's big giveaway. Should be massive. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. David Thanos. Jeff, glad you got cleared to do the show. Yes, me too. King later, David Thanos. I want to watch it all in one weekend if possible, maybe 2 weekends. You talking about Stranger Things? I feel like it might be a little bit older.
Yeah, it's hard to watch Stranger Things, and because there's some episodes that are pretty long. It's a hard weekend. It's probably a 2-week show. I think that's
2 weeks. Yeah,
it took me, I think, 3 weeks to finish the whole show, or to get to season 5, and then ran season 5 pretty quick.
See, that's funny because I have not gotten when I remember when I called you when I was at the perfect season 5 breakpoint, and I haven't gone back to it, but largely because I feel like the episodes have been more like movies, and I complained about the length. Like, this is a movie, and watching in the office here is not quite the same as watching on the big TV on the comfortable couch, and without waking other people in the house who might go, "What is that?" So
the finale is definitely not small TV. Enjoy it. That's because I have the office, the one I watch the podcast on. I said, no, we got to take this into the big. We got to take this into the big room.
Got to go to the big house.
Yeah.
Jalen says, hey, Jeff, this isn't exactly movie news, but you hear that Mike Richardson, the founder of Dark Horse, was fired by video game holding company Embracer, who purchased Dark Horse in 2022. They're replacing him with a video game exec. That's the part where it's like, I have questions. I don't read a lot of Dark Horse. I read them kind of sporadically. I'm reading a lot more since Mark Millar came over and brought his Millerverse stuff over there. But I don't read enough to kind of know what that means in terms of what Dark Horse is going to be doing and what it could mean. But I feel like maybe bringing a video game head to head up your comic book division, maybe not the best idea.
Okay. I'm going to play devil's advocate on that. If you were doing a cartoon, if you were doing comic book, it wouldn't be a bad idea to say, hey, there's other intellectual property we could use out of this. I mean, a wanted series is a video game. I think people would be interested in. So how can we make these comic books not just on the pages? What can we transfer this IP to something? Can we make it a TV show? Can we make it into figure?
No. Apparently, it's impossible to translate what's done in comic books onto anything. Oh, sorry. I'll say that for later.
um, but I think with the Energon universe or CNC, there's an opportunity. We're missing out. We have we're seeding that ground where we go. We have writers in there who write stories basically for a year-long movie.
Oh,
We need to take advantage of this. I mean, I think, yeah.
you reminding me of when you said Energon Universe. I don't even know if it's going to be my dummy of the week. I don't think I can contain it that long. King Collector. It was a show called Snowfall. Everybody was telling me about it a few years ago. That's the one. And what is Snowfall on? Is that on?
Oh no, I'm thinking Snowpiercer. Snowfall is on FX.
Ah, there we go. Which I do. Yeah. Lost it, Wallace. Greetings from planet Earth.
Oh gosh.
This is planet Earth.
Have you seen the Xenomorphs? Are you in Prodigy? You forgot the show already?
No. I'm trying to remember the line of which you're going with.
I mean, it says from planet Earth. That was the name of the show.
It was Alien Earth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what freak are you talking about? And you're going down this long tangent and you don't know what freak you're talking about. Yeah.
There you go. David Adams, 10 Cloverfield Lane or something like that with John Goodman. Did you like the first Cloverfield? 10 Cloverfield Lane was pretty solid as a not connected to the other one thing, but I really love the first one.
Okay, so I love Cloverfield. I really loved Cloverfield Paradox. I thought that was really good. I'm a good sci-fi.
That's another one that's locked on Netflix, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but that was one I really Cloverfield Lane. I wanted to like a little more, but I wanted to be a little more connected to the universe.
Yeah, I can see that. Maurice, good times on all. How are you, my friend? Lawson, I enjoyed the lowdown. Lowdown. What's that one?
I must be another TV show. I was going with the Night of Seven Kingdoms.
Night of Seven Kingdoms. And I checked last night because I was not quite tired enough to really commit to going to sleep. And you're right. Those episodes are quite short. And I'm trying to figure out if I just want to binge and finish them off since they're so quick or keep watching to stay ahead of Dwayne Paradise. I'm not quite sure which way I'm going to go yet.
You got 4 weeks on Paradise, but you can finish the Night's Kingdom in a day. I mean, that show is unlike, what was it, Mando? It's I guess the weird thing is, like the Disney ones, I hated the fact that they were short because they were trying to keep me hostage onto that subscription service, having these short episodes. HBO is, I'm going to watch something every week. I mean, I finished watching Young Justice for, I don't know how many of the 100th time, or Justice League Unlimited.
Quick question. Did that watching of Young Justice extend beyond the first 2 seasons or all 4?
You know what? I said, when I just said I finished watching Young Justice, and I just finished watching the 2nd season.
Weird.
How does that happen?
Who knew?
Yeah.
But also, what up, Chief?
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing, man?
Cooling. How you?
Hey, man, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Appreciate you.
We're catching up on TV shows right now. Lawson, I'm enjoying Peacemaker season 2, but I'm kind of bird blind, so Goose Attacks are rough on me.
Oh.
I really like season 2 more, and I feel like that's not the popular opinion with that show. King Collector, I'm saving that one because I'm going to answer that soon. Maurice, still need to watch Reacher. Glad to see you're doing better, Jeffrey. Thank you. I think you're gonna enjoy Reacher. It is it's a satisfying watch where you get to see the bad guys get what's coming to them. And I feel like we don't get enough of that.
I mean, I think that on some level, TV forgot it's supposed to be escapism instead, and they went for realism. And I mean, if there's ever a knock on any of the Game of Thrones universe, it's guess what? The guy who's a jerk is probably gonna win. I don't need to see all of that all the time.
When that was like through seasons 1 through 7 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
there was a point where it turned. It was like, thank you. I'm so glad we reached this point. Maybe when it started turning to Jon Snow is out in the wild fighting ice banshees, where I was like, okay, I can get with this.
Yeah.
And then when it's like, never mind, we respawned everybody. But it was still good. I was with it. I just couldn't stand all the fascist government quotes just running amok and every week.
We're smarter than you.
Yeah. Chief, Jace has not finished watching this first season, but I don't know. We talked about Paradise before.
Paradise?
Yes.
Paradise PD, the cartoon?
No.
Oh,
the live action show with Sterling K. Brown.
I don't even know what it is.
Do you have
Is
Hulu?
it good? I do have Hulu.
I would highly recommend it. It's 8 episodes. Season 2 is playing out right now. So probably by the time you finish season 1, season 2 will be wrapped up. They've already announced that season 3 is the last one. So there's an endpoint, and season 3 is slated to come next year. So no long wait either.
I stayed up over the weekend binging Gen V. I finally finished started and finished the second season.
Oh, okay.
So I
what did
finally
you think on that one?
Second one was not as good as the first. You definitely missed the presence of old boy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought.
Wow, really? He was that.
I thought I could feel the missing pieces of him not being there for that season.
Mm-hmm.
It was a decent season though. I didn't really have no real complaints. I think the first season didn't allow the characters to make stupid decisions, where the second season was more driven by stupid moves.
It had to make stupid decisions, and it wasn't they required to. It was, what's the most intelligent decision? Stupid. Got it. That's what it is.
Yeah, it was what it was, man. I watched it. I'm done. So
it sounded very. I'm over it. I'm done.
I'm done with it. This weekend, I'll pick another show, and then I'll get through it.
Give Paradise a view. 8 episodes.
Okay.
And they're all pretty much like 45 minutes because 45, 48, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Mark A. Hey, what's up, everyone? Sorry I'm late. Just had to finish a few miles on the exercise bike. Doctor's orders. Hopefully everything's going well. And glad you knocked out those extra miles.
Good job, man.
Farewell, Dark Horse. It's been nice knowing you. Reese, maybe. Jamelin. Dark Horse has historically been kind of independent creators. This feels like they're going more corporate. Hopefully this guy doesn't run it into the ground. When does that ever happen, Jamelin?
I mean, I've never seen corporates rowing something good and independent.
Ever.
Consolidation and monopolies are good for our society.
Snowfall is also available on Hulu. Oh, that's. I don't have Hulu.
Yeah,
I feel like Hulu might have a few more things than I thought initially.
Here's the weird thing. Hulu, when its inception it was all the networks, and you had everything the next day. This was how I caught up on 24. It was if I missed a 24 episode, it was great. Now Hulu has a good selection of random products, and if you get, that's where like Paradise is. Oh, okay, this is the show I'd like to watch. All right, sign me up. And I think it is worth it. Depending.
I'm sorry. I was so distracted trying to figure out what Chief was holding because his dog was like fading in and out. And I was like,
you saw the
this is-
eyes. You're
it
like,
was
what are those eyes?
yeah, what's going on? It
Yeah,
was really
it took me a
weird.
second. Then it was like when I think Bailey's oh, okay, I know what that is. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The new apartment is different for them. They're constantly doing something. So I'm just trying to just chill them out. Like, yo, chill out. Just chill out.
Gosh.
Okay. Jeff, I'm sorry. Speaking of Resident Evil, I have a bone to pick with you. Okay.
Sure. What would that bone be?
I watched Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City.
Resident Evil. Yes.
Okay. I was trying to figure out why they cast all of these people and just why is this person casting this role? I mean, I think Robbie Amell was the only one I was like, okay, cool, I get it. I mean, the rest, I mean, Kaya from
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner, she was good, but it was everybody else. That's not Albert Wesker. Like, absolutely not. Like, I mean, it couldn't figure out if they were being a horror movie, but it was this because you're trying to do Resident Evil 1 and 2 all in the same movie was it was just, come on, guys. If you think, I mean, you put all this effort in making the scenery, I mean, the sets really like Resident Evil, but then you're trying to cram Resident Evil 2 down the throats at the same time. It's like, come on, guys. You're not getting the sequel if you do this. Like, your $25 million budget is not going to work this way. Like, by the end, when they end of the movie, I'm like, it's not the way to go. And I like Resident Evil, but not the way to go. And I kind of said, where was Jeff to say, are you sure? I know it's on Hulu, but are you sure?
I don't remember disliking it. I also don't remember watching it again. I feel like after the last debacle that was the final chapter of Resident Evil, I was far more open to watching something that was more Resident Evil. And I feel like this is a franchise. When we think of how many films we've got with Mila Jovovich, they had a TV series or two. They've had some really great animated movies and a movie that was a hybrid of two great video games. It's had a surprisingly long life to not have a very true to the first two games movies. And I feel like if they would just do that, they'd be so much better off.
Yeah.
David Thanos,
being a bumbling dude kind of got me. It was like,
yeah, that was a wrong and poor decision. David Thanos says, you hear people are getting offended by the Scary Movie 6 trailer. Simple solution. Don't watch the movie.
Wait a minute. Scary Movie that was always so offensive. You guys are offended again? Wow. Who knew that was going to happen? Like,
I haven't watched the trailer.
I mean, but you've watched Scary Movie, right?
I'm just trying to figure out what they could be offended with. The lack of comedies that we get now because people are always so easily offended.
It's probably not PC. I mean, and that's again, if you're a comedy writer in Hollywood, I don't know how you. Let me do an independent studio versus trying to do a big studio because I mean, like the movie we watched about that was. Hey, we know we got a shoestring budget. We're gonna make this damn movie funny, okay? I mean, now I so much more appreciate it. This isn't an action comedy. It's not
on Blu-ray yet. And because the movie's title is so generic, I keep forgetting what the name of it was, but it was great. And I just want to buy it and have it in my collection so I can have it queued up whenever I'm having a lousy day. Just put it in. You remember that movie we all watched, Chief? Where the dude was singing, "Oh no, now they shot him. Now what's gonna happen next?"
Like, remember the bodybuilder randomly throwing up like all the time?
Oh, yes, I do now.
Yeah, like that. It was. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a wild movie. What was the name of that thing in?
What's the problem?
Nobody remembers. No, somewhere in the text thread. Like a year ago.
Good luck finding that. Dark Horse did such a great job on Star Wars. Without Dark Horse, we would all be clueless about that universe and timeline. King Collector, they did some really great Star Wars stuff, and I still have the trades. Dark
Did you
Empire
see
was awesome.
that they are releasing a Dark Horse Luke Skywalker?
What do you
in a
mean?
sideshow
Hot
or
Choice. Yes.
High Choice? Yeah.
Thank you. The Lowdown stars Ethan Hawke, Keith David. That one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm late to the chat, Chief.
King
Shout outs
Collector,
from
what's up,
everybody.
man? What's up? What's up? What's going on, fellas? All right, there it is. You know what I mean? Little love, little Chief love. What's up with you guys, man? I hope you guys having a great week, man. We midweek, we almost through it. Just a couple more days of freedom.
I'm putting The Expanse down on my list because I'm so proud of myself, but I know there's some other things that I do need to watch, like The Expanse. And this show, Jamelin sent along to me to watch. I will watch them. I'm feeling motivated again.
Lost it. What up, though?
I'm trying to think. Is it new shows or shows to watch now?
What up, Michael Solis? Hold on. Mark A. Why do I feel like Paradise has a potential to go in a Lost kind of direction? It really does have the Lost setup. I feel like, especially for the first season, it's a perfect little baby blend where it's like, hey, here's what these two people would look like if they had kids 24 and Lost. And I think they do a really good job with that.
Yeah.
Second season is different. And I think it's working so far. King Collector, Young Justice. I love that show. After Black Beetle got took out, I wanted them to go to that future where Impulse was telling them about the biggest bad guy was the Hulk size Blue Beetle on mode.
Yeah, that would have been. I mean, and that would have been an interesting third season. Third season. And I mean, I'm not gonna go on the soapbox again, but it was
mistakes were made.
Yeah, it was. Hey, can we have 5 voices? No. Can we have 6 voices? No. Are you sure we can just have 5? 5 is the max. So Tyler Pearson is doing every black voice. Yes, but we used to have no. Phil Lamar is not coming back. No. Okay.
What do you mean? Blake says, how beautiful is Jazz Sinclair? I mean, just subjectively speaking. Gen V.
Oh, okay.
She was on the Sabrina, right?
Sabrina? You would know. I would not. I thought so.
She was Sabrina's friend in Sabrina. No?
It's possible. Let me check.
There was a black girl in there. I thought that might have been her.
Okay. Well, I mean, you got to have a black girl.
All right.
The question is, how long did she stay? Yeah, she was.
All right.
She wore glasses
Sabrina
there.
worth watching?
Been for a minute.
Was Sabrina worth finishing?
That seems like no.
So, bro, I'm tell you, man, it was a great movie, great series, and then because he even had old boy from Who Got Killed, man, and then he was in it from Gen V, and then somewhere in the last couple seasons, it took a left turn, and not just like a slight left, like a hard left. Just
somebody grabbed the wheel hard left.
And I remember thinking to myself, like, yo, what happened? And I'm not even sure if I saw the last episode. Like, I got down to the last few episodes and I was like, the interest left out of me.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, I was just like, and I don't even think I got to the end of it. I think it's just sitting there with an episode or 2 left.
Continue watching.
No.
There's so many more things I could do with my time.
Yeah, but it was for a while there. And then I don't know what happened. You know, writer strike. I don't know, maybe the B team. I don't know what happened. But that thing was I mean, that just took the wheel, man. We was up on 2 wheels making that left. And
but the question is, was it a Porsche?
It was not a Porsche. It was a school bus. And that so yeah, when you make that hard left in that school bus, you know what it is. It was horrible, man. The guy just got
hold on to the seats in front
silly. Of you. Maybe they just ran out of ideas. I don't know, but yeah. So Sabrina.
Jamlin has a question that's probably best suited for you because I don't feel like I've watched one yet. Speaking of horror, has anyone been watching any recent horror movies? It's still early, but so far, I am unimpressed by 2026 horror.
I saw something. What did I see?
What are we just?
I just saw something the other day.
Let me check my list. I don't feel like
Yeah,
I've
I'm
seen
like,
one.
wait, I thought I watched something that wasn't bad.
But was I scared?
I can tell you one. One I suppose would be considered a horror movie. Primate. Did you see that one, Jamie? Not a fan of Primate.
How could I watch?
Not
have you seen Scream 7?
Not yet.
Okay. Because I got I had an Amazon credit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing Primate. Like, just even if it's dirt cheap, I'm like, nah, I know what that is. Like, yeah, your review is very, yeah, don't do this.
I mean, it could have been really good. It just, they really, really, really just needed to lay back for a bit. I also watched The Bluff, not a horror movie. The Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Carl Urban movie.
Mm-hmm. How was that? I was planning on watching that. Should I watch it when I go to sleep?
No, watch it when you're wide awake.
Will I go to sleep?
No, you'll be highly entertained watching it.
Okay.
Hey, Chief, he's lying. Look at his face.
Yo, that movie was, man, it's pretty high on my worst movie so far.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man, this movie was so frustrating. I mean, when I go, hey, what are some of your favorite pirate movies? What comes to mind?
I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean, one. And
what's your other ones?
It's the 80s joint with the pirates, and the dude was so evil that a piece of him landed on the dock, and the person went over to grab the piece of him and blew up. You remember what I'm talking about? It was like a pirate movie.
No.
And I remember at the end the dude turned into like almost like a ball, and he was spinning in a circle, and they were shooting arrows at him trying to kill him.
That sounds horrible. Was it? All right, track that one down. All right, my whole point is there are not a lot of good pirate movies, and I feel like there's more than just the first Pirates that was good. They kind of start having Matrix qualities because it's too much of a comedy, but that genre is pretty wide open for a modern audience to go, hey, a pirate movie's not bad. And this one lost me really early on, Chief. I almost feel like if you just watch the first half hour, you'll get the whole movie. You'll get the gist of it. So Carl Urban leading his pirate crew, which also includes Django Fett, Tamora Morrison, and they're trying to track down their stolen treasure. So they come to this village and they start hacking away at everybody. There's a sniper who is on the boat and he is gunning down the townsfolk who are trying to defend and aim the cannon at their boats because apparently lighting a fuse takes 14 minutes. Carl Urban's the only one on the actual ground on the sandy beach front, wiping them out. He's like Sting taking out the NWO. And they're trying to find Priyanka Chopra Jonas. And they're massacring the villagers. And they're just, it's wiped them out. All of them. No time. But all of a sudden, when it comes to, oh, there she is, they start finding Stormtrooper aim. They can't hit her if she's right in front of them. And we watch Carl Urban take out 3 dudes at once. Now all of a sudden he's incompetent. It's just like, gosh, it is. I'm have to make a whole show episode on this problem, but it's just like, man, this was not always the case with female action heroes, and it feels like people don't know how to direct movies with female action stars anymore. to make it entertaining or enjoyable. And this one is, I don't even say she's a Mary Sue. It's just preposterous because they spend 45 minutes with how cool these pirates are. They're killing everybody. He takes his sword, his cutlass, and he's sticking it through 3 people. Then all of a sudden he can't fight one person. It's just,
because weird thing is, I'm reminded of, was it G20, where Priyanka Choi is the, kind of the action person, and I thought she was good at that. I didn't think the fight scenes they had her in were really kind of closely matched up.
That's the way.
Where she's not going against somebody who looks like Reacher. It's because this is why today's wrestling, when they have intergender matches, like the guys and the girls aren't that different in sizes half the time. So that's, if you want to do action movies in that vein, that's fine. But don't have the guys having almost like get dumbed down because they're fighting the ladies. You can make the ladies just competent. Like if Kurt Urban is fighting so well that he can knock down 5 guys, just make her like that. You don't have to make her like he can't do that. Just give her the force or whatever you have. Like make her on that level, not bring him down. Like that's gonna screw your movie up and gonna make you jump like, I'm over this movie right now.
It's also needlessly gory. One guy gets put in front of a cannon and then they shoot it, and we watch his body just disintegrate. And it's like, that's not entertaining. And I feel like if you take a super violent path with a pirate movie, sure, pirates did awful, horrible things, including winning the Super Bowl with Tom Brady as their quarterback. But
it's Patriots, Jeffrey, Patriots.
No, he's with the Buccaneers, remember? And so they have done all kinds of wild stuff, but I think the time of making savage pirate movies that people are going to want to watch is past. And you have to make it entertaining so kids will want to watch it as well. Like, you don't have to make it stupid, but just make it lighthearted enough that, maybe you stick them, you don't see the blood coming out, but it's just like, oh, wow.
I mean, that's a rapier with a, Captain Hook style sword. I mean, just works as well. I mean, because what was it? Once Upon a Time has a whole bunch of pirates things going on, and Captain Hook doing his sword play. But I don't need to see all the extra violence to make it entertaining. So I think you can do PG-13. Pirate movies are best at PG-13 because you can't, unless you want to have them super violent. I mean, I understand super violent, but you're going to lose people very quick for a super violent pirate. I mean, what are we doing? Are we treasure hunting? I mean, because Bluff is she one of the crew that got off the ship or something?
Who?
The movie Bluff.
Oh, I don't want to spoil any.
Okay, I mean, there's something in the trailer that I put it in my, I'm going to watch that when it comes out next Friday and watch it. But
you know what? Why don't you two watch it? And I think that could be fun. Chief, you got some free time to watch it, right?
No. So the name of the movie was Time Bandits.
Oh, Time Bandits. Yeah, I like Time Bandits.
So and I remember bits and pieces. I remember there was pirates. And at the end, a dude had blew himself up like a little ball, and they were trying to destroy him. And then something happened, and he turned black and broke into pieces.
I do not remember that part of Time.
And so he was laying on the dock or laying on the deck of the ship, and somebody was like, "Don't touch him. He contains so much evil." And the dude ran over and touched him and blew up. You don't remember that?
I haven't seen that movie.
What is Time Bandits? What is Time Bandits on?
Maybe they haven't. I don't know. It's so.
What's it on?
Ago. Huh?
What's it on?
I don't know. I was 6 when the movie came out.
No, I meant what streaming platform is it on? Let's see.
I have no idea. Just said a pirate movie. That's the pirate movie I remember when I was young.
All right.
Amazon, because maybe Max.
Sean Connery was in that one? Mm-hmm. I don't remember that one.
Hey, no. I'm talking about Ice Pirates.
Oh, it's on HBO Max. Great.
See, I
All
think
right.
Blake understands.
What did you say?
Time balance.
All right, let's see. So Jamlin agrees with you. I feel the same way, Chief. I was really into Sabrina when it started. I don't remember stopping watching. I just kind of faded out.
Yeah, you just faded the black on it. You don't know why. It just took a left, and it just wasn't. Maybe they ran it too long. Maybe it should have ended like a season or two earlier. I'm not sure.
How many seasons was it?
It's like 5.
Oh, it was on for a minute.
Yeah, and it's stunning. They called them 5 parts and not seasons. And I think I got to the season finale of 1, and it was, oh, when's the next season coming out? Oh, I'll wait to finish it so I can do a gap so it's not that long. And I never went back.
She was supposed to get with the devil's son, or it just got stupid. It's just, what are you doing? What is this? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's when something goes real Magoo. Got real Magoo. And I was like, oh yeah, this joint is starting to Magoo out. And it did. You know what I mean? And they kept running it back and running it back.
So this was long before that season, their 5th season.
Yeah, man.
And Ryan says, I think we can all agree horror peaked with Nosferatu.
That it did, my friend. That it did.
Wow. Chief, can you show us how the movie is again?
Like, what's going on? Not yet. Not yet.
It's even better because you're fading out now.
No. The sun is almost up. I've got a decision to make here. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Oh, that sun is hot. I'm like, yo, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. This is the stupidest thing.
It can't be the stupidest thing you've ever seen.
It's stupid, man. It was just dumb. It was just dumb as hell. I said, I've lived all this time. And the girl wasn't but 19, 20. So I lived all this time to meet a girl for 19 years. I've wanted her, and now I shall kill myself while feasting. I said, oh my God, this.
It was not a well thought out plan.
It was a dumb movie. Just for the people in the back.
You didn't like Scream 7.
Oh, okay.
I've heard from people that said they really liked it. Darn it. Okay.
Yeah. Screams. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, everybody, if you want to see Scream 7, do not go on YouTube, because they're gonna try and spoil so and so. I'm like, scroll past it. I'm not seeing who the ending is. What does this mean? Nope. Keep it moving.
The only way that film could be terrible for me is if Freddie Prinze Jr. turned out to be the killer.
Hey, Jeff. Hulu also has I Know What You Did Last Summer. Whatever the heck it is, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I will always know what you did last summer. Yeah. You want me to buy that for your birthday, right?
They're running out of stuff.
No. Oh, Ryan Daly with Hook, of course. Forgot about that.
Got to fly.
Chamberlain. I almost watched The Bluff the other night, but I wasn't in the mood for a period piece. You mean Priyanka Chopra doesn't save it? Should I watch with the volume off? I feel like if you watch with the volume off, you're going to fall asleep. It's not an engaging movie. And what's worse than a gratuitously violent pirate movie with no joy, no fun whatsoever is a boring one. Because once they establish after her first fight scene with the pirates that they're incompetent and can't do anything, it's just this long slog through. Okay, let's get to the fight with her and Carl Urban. Let's just wrap it up. And it's long. It's like 2 hour plus. I'm like, this movie didn't need to be this long. It felt like a 3-hour tour.
Okay. I think studios really need to kind of, hey, does this movie need to be more than 97 minutes? That should be what are we telling in this half hour that needs to be taken? Like, are we doing more exposition on the characters, or can we cut this out and have that just be implied. Let's think about that.
Mark A says about the only pirate movies without Johnny Depp in them I recall watching are Cabin Boy and Cutthroat Island. Maybe Waterworld if it counts, which it shouldn't.
I think I remember Cutthroat Island. Gina Davis.
I think so. Rick Cage says best modern pirates lore is One Piece.
No, I think Hook was joy, man.
I did like
have to
Hook.
fly, have to fight, have to crow, have to save Maggie, have to save Jack. Hook, he's back. That's what used to get me, man. You know what I mean?
I stay with you.
Hey, yo, it used to be a pinball machine.
Oh,
the Hook pinball machine, and it used to hit that joint on me.
Oh,
and that's why it stayed in my head so long. You know what, man? I'm gonna, after we get off, man, I'm gonna look up that pinball machine and buy it.
how much it is?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You know what I mean? I would love to have that.
that's cool.
You know what I mean?
Pinball machine. Wow.
Yeah, man. I could probably set it right up in my bathroom. You know what I mean? Pop, pop. You know what I mean? Right next to the pool. It would look real good, man. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna look that up. The Hook.
No
pinball
need.
machine.
No need. Let's see here. About to pull it up for you, Chief.
I appreciate that, man.
No problem. Here to help.
That's just this is little childhood things that matter.
You see?
That's not even that bad.
Oh, sweet. Man, I forgot that farm life is solid life.
Those subsidies they get at that farm are very nice.
Are they all the same one?
Actually, looks like they're all the same.
Yeah.
John Wick.
John Wick.
John Wick can't have a $7,000 pinball machine. It's not vintage enough.
Man. They disagree.
Man, they have a Hot Shots pinball machine?
Bro, they got stuff out here, man. Anything that you want. It's such a beautiful time to be alive, man.
Okay. Michael Solis pirate movie, One Piece. Anybody? I'm the captain now. Lawson says, Jeffrey, want to do a pirate TV series that would do well today? Go for the Stranger Things angle, but making your stars young teens washed up on an island or something like that probably would work.
Yeah.
Time Bandits was a fun movie.
Yeah, Time Bandits, man.
Don't touch it. It's evil.
That's what I'm talking about. And then he blew up. I mean, because that was like, right at the end, too. The dude that made it all the way to the end of the movie.
Yeah. I remember Ice Pirates. I remember loving Time Bandits.
Yeah, Time Bandits, man.
Yeah.
Seems like we need to do a watch along.
Hey, man. Time Bandits, man.
Nostalgic. Let's see. Which one did I look up? The Time Bandits, which is streaming on HBO Max. What about Ice Pirates? All right, let's see. What are you streaming on? Oh man.
Out of print?
That's on Prime. You gotta buy it on Prime. Interesting. All right, let's see. Marie says, oh yeah, I remember watching Ice Pirates on video. Can't remember if it was beta or VHS. Gosh, there's like I was at the CVS the other day and was getting a prescription, and the kid next to me, you have to say your birth date. You have to say the year, but he went with a full deal. He was like October 7th. I was like October, and he said 2002. I was like,
oh my gosh, you're not only legal, you're real legal. Oh man,
wow, that sounded weird.
Yeah, that's really weird. Want to go with. You're drinking age. Yes,
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
I think that's a safe assessment, sir. Yeah.
But I was just thinking, he didn't see anything in the 80s or 90s. I mean, maybe he watched it. Then, these effects look so corny. I was like, man, she was saying it was a great time to be alive. But gosh,
bro,
it's a great time to be alive to have watched 80s and 90s and early 2000s stuff.
They didn't go outside.
Yeah.
If you notice, like, there's no outside really no more for children. We used to go home and couldn't wait to go back outside. Like, yo, all my friends are outside. Now, I remember that thing ended with what was that joint called? The NES with Gronk. the 64-bit.
Was that was
What the hell?
TurboGrafx, wasn't it?
It was the TurboGrafx. Is that the name?
DG.
With Gronk, man, and that 64-bit joint. And I remember my man, he got one. His parents was they had some money, and then he stopped coming outside. I remember always staying inside playing with the Gronk. Like that's where you wanted to go. He was like a little big head caveman.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember.
That 64-bit had him, man, and wouldn't let him go. Like Thailand. Once Thailand gets you, it won't let you go.
I mean, because what was it?
The Neo Geo.
Neo Geo. That's
what it was.
That was the one.
Thank you, man.
You had money. That was the okay.
Yeah. Look, his parents had bread, man. They bought him that Neo Geo, man, and my man was gone.
I mean, because the games at that point were going for two.
Lost it, man. Go and get you that pinball machine.
Yeah.
Go and get it, man. I mean, at some point in time, I was telling my man this the other day. At some point in time, you gotta say, I gotta get something I want, or you're just gonna run out of time. At some point in time, you gotta get what you want. It's just that way. You know what I mean? And go get it, man. Go get what you want, man.
On a Super Bowl for the 49ers. So this weekend's watch along suggestions: John Carter or Time Bandits. Where is
I can't watch John Carter. I go Time Bandits.
You're not a John Carter guy?
No, I actually really enjoy the movie. My subscription to Disney doesn't start for another couple weeks.
Okay. All right.
So you are looking forward to Daredevil Born Again?
Yeah, after like the third episode, so I can have like at least 3 back-to-back weeks, and then I get my month subscription or 2, and then cut it again.
I like the thing, and I even like the new thing, man. The newest one with old pretty girl from was it Scott Pilgrim? I think she was in it.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
When she was in one of the things, but it was like a prequel. It showed you what happened, and it ended at where the dogs were running, which was the beginning of the John Carpenter thing, where they were hunting the dogs from the helicopter.
You know, which I don't know how they did this with the up conversion, but the thing looks really good. In today, it does not look dated at all. It looks so like it's a modern film. Because I had never watched it until you recommended it on the show, and I watched it. I'm like, oh, this is a really good movie. This is a
Who recommended it?
Huh?
Who recommended it?
You?
Oh, the thing?
Yeah.
Who
the new version or the old one?
The new one. I'm sorry, the old one. I didn't watch any of them until you and I think Jamelin said it was really good. So I was like, all right, let me check it out.
Oh yeah, classic, beautiful. You know what made it good though? The time they took to do the special effects. Like American Werewolf in London. When you see that transformation of that werewolf in that joint, even after all these years, it is still a beautiful transformation.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike werewolves.
Hey, werewolves had some good transformation there. Werewolf. It is the Wolfman that Chief might kill us on.
You're not alone, brother.
It's only $14. I just looked on Amazon.
No. I never owned a Neo Geo. My parents didn't have Neo Geo money. He had a Neo Geo.
Friend.
And that was the last time I saw him. The Neo Geo came and
used to be free.
And that was it. But I'd never seen nothing like it till that point. I was like, I understand. You know what's, man? The Xbox is going away. Did we talk about that?
Xbox is going away.
They said they're getting rid of the Xbox.
Not hardware. Microsoft's getting out of hardware.
And straight up not do it anymore. Wow.
Yeah,
there will only be one.
No, I mean technically.
Oh well, Nintendo, but I don't count Nintendo. I mean Nintendo, it's like Nintendo's got games, but I felt like the graphics never got where they were supposed to be. But I'm talking about just because I got the Xbox, the newest one, and I got the PS5. But I end up playing the PS5 because nobody has the other Xbox.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's time that I just sell it before it gets too late. Find somebody.
So who is this dude? Xbox original creator said Xbox is not dead. Progress requires introspection and realism. Learning is pain. Thank you, Gandhi.
Okay. Here's the problem. I don't know. I have one of my favorite games I've ever played is Knights of the Old Republic. That was I bought my Xbox to play that game. I think I had maybe 3 games for the Xbox, and it was Knights of the Old Republic 1 and Knights of the Old Republic 2. I don't remember anything else I truly played on that system. They were PS, let's say 4, conservatively, announced a remake of the game in 2020. They still have not made that game. So how Wii has done, I mean, Nintendo, it doesn't take them years and years to crank out a game. For AAA games, if we truly were paying how much it costs to make these games would probably be about $240. I mean, they would probably be about the Neo Geo price. And how many of us aren't going to wait them out and say, you know what? I'm sure you're going to have some downloadable content that you're going to release next month as a subscription. I'll wait you out. And I'll get it on sale on PS Network for $20. I mean, so for studios, we're trying to put all this time and effort in these games, but we can't crank them out as quick as it's the excitement. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 was on PS4. It's still not out.
5.
I might be overstating. Grand Theft Auto 5 might be on PS3. It might have skipped 2 systems. I think it's not even going to come out till PS6. And it's, what the hell do you need to have more in this game? Just make some random city that's called some other random city. Go. You don't need all these extra bells and whistles. Cost way too much money, and nobody gets what they want.
David Thanos asked Chief what his
so I play a lot of Madden, but listen, man, anytime you want to get together, see, because I never had hold on, let me rephrase that. I never played with another
okay. Nobody.
I don't have a friend that I can get games with and we can run through the games as a team. So I've always wanted to get into Gears of War. I always wanted to get into Halo.
I can see it.
Did you get Helldiver?
I don't even know who that is. It sounds scary.
That was a big MMO game. It was very similar to Starship Troopers. If you have a second, you might want to check that out. Because they do giant campaigns where you're trying to take over a bug planet or something.
I'll check it out, man. I mean, like I said, listen, I got them both.
Yeah.
Any platform somebody wants to go and run through some stuff, man, we can run through some stuff. I'm not very good, so you gotta be, you gotta take that into account. That I'm learning. I don't have a partner to play with, but we can go. We can go.
Which is hilarious, Blake. How many wealthy people are there compared to the millions and millions of non-wealthy?
They say 100,000 is the new 70.
Yeah.
Halo Combat Evolved was the only reason I had an Xbox, says Michael Solis.
Yeah.
Ryan Daly said I had a beta version of the original Star Wars Dark Forces game for my first PC. Only had the first 3 levels. How was that?
Probably enjoyed it.
Only diehards pay that. It's funny because I remember paying $79.99 for Mortal Kombat 2 on my Super Nintendo. Yep. And I balked at it, but it was like, well, it's better than going to the arcade all the time and playing it. But that was the only game they tried that price. Everything else is $49.99 for
Mm-hmm.
years later. And
I
go
had-
through
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I go through Target now and I see the prices of these PS5 games and like, and I know they're great and fantastic, but my PS4 games are still fine and I haven't beaten them all. So I'm not in a rush to go to the next gen. Go ahead, Chief.
I had Madden, the original first Madden, on Sega Genesis. Before I even had a Genesis. I went out and bought the Madden. Just was sitting in my room for like 2 weeks. And I was like, yeah, I can't wait to get to my Genesis. You know what I mean? I had, but back then we had the Tecmo Bowl. Do you remember Joe Montana football?
Yes.
He didn't make it.
I would license my name. You go make a football game.
He didn't make it, man. That joint used to have us crying in that joint.
Playing with the Denver Broncos would have you crying. They sucked in that game.
You had, but Tecmo Bowl, who they had? Sammy Winder? Who was it?
That's why I became a Broncos fan. But when Joe Montana, it was almost spiked. Like, oh, we whooped y'all in the playoffs, in the Super Bowl. Let's make you as horrible as humanly possible. Like, unplayable. But I mean, the price point you think is that was $49.99, really $50. The price of video games has not truly met with inflation, because games should really be about $150. And it costs so much in developer money. Final Fantasy VII isn't considered a great success, even though it sold 1 million plus copies. And it's because they can't make enough money because they're putting all this extra oomph into these games. It has to be a subscription service. Like, was it Knights of the Old Republic for PC still has the subscription model of $15 a month to actually have the functionality of the game. That's where video games want to go because it's like we need to make this money back. I mean,
no, what they really need to do is just pare down all the fancy, oh look, it's so lifelike, you can see all the hair, and just make the games fun. I think they've made games so expensive that parents are like, here's my phone and this game that I paid $5 for. Go nuts. Wait, you spent $20 on other stuff?
Why can't you have both?
Hey, Chief, I heard somebody today that said, if you want that, go get it. And I kind of like that philosophy.
Yeah. I saw a commercial where the dude said that and looked behind him, and then somebody was bringing both out. So I was hoping somebody came from behind the piano or something.
Lift the screen up.
Yeah.
Or break through it like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I
never got into GT Grand Theft Auto.
Really?
I mean, I remember paying, was it $70 for the Ultimate Edition of Madden 05 with Ray Lewis on the cover. I played that game for about 7-8 years. I mean, I didn't actually get to another system. I mean, I didn't play another Madden game until I was like, oh, Denver's good? Okay, I'll get it. Just like my current Madden. I've been rocking this for about 5 years. Like, I'm not buying a renew subscription that doesn't actually get to the same functionality as 05, which they are never going to do it.
So, Snake Eyes, you're enjoying Resident Evil 9?
Oh,
that's one of those games where it's like, all right, when I do get my PS5, that'll be one. And I actually have a PS5 game because it was dirt cheap. It was like $12, and I was like, I should buy this, and I just haven't got the PS5 yet. But it was the new Jedi one, the Fallen Order sequel. They were like, here, welcome to Target. Would you like this game for $12? Sure, I'll take it.
And when you plan on getting your PS5?
When I play some more of these games on my PS4. It's not a rush. I mean, what are they gonna do? Make it more expensive? Yeah. I'll just wait till the PS7 comes out. It used to be that thing, because when the PS2 came out, I remember my dog and I, we went to all the GameStops in the area, and Target, stood outside waiting. Oh, we're sold out. I remember doing that 3 times and driving all around just to get the PS2. And I bought I did the same thing you were talking about, Chief. I had a whole rack of DVDs because I bought them cheap at my job. Totally against HR policy now, but I was selling my VHS tapes of movies that I was gonna get on DVD, and I was starting to stockpile a bunch of DVDs for my PS2, which had a DVD player. And it took me 3 months after the launch to finally track it down. And I had to go down to Virginia because they were like, we've got two. I was like, I'm going right now. It was crazy. And I was like, you know what? This is the last time I'm going to jump through hoops to get a game system. And I love my PS2. The games were great. I was like, this is stupid. They're going to have more. It doesn't make sense for them to, oh, sorry, we've sold through all the copies. Remember, so I see these things where the PS5 sold out. Like, I'll bet they have more later.
Yeah, I mean, the PS5 for the longest was on shortage, and it was just, why? You don't have any games. I mean, everything you're going to release is an up conversion that you're going to have to download onto the PS5 or have the system up convert your games. Like, I mean, when they inevitably release the PS6, it's cool. I'll wait you out at least a year.
Oh. Man, with the 3 windows across the top. Oh man, classic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Sega Saturn. There was one called the Dreamcast. I think I had.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's so crazy the evolution of the video games, man.
Chief, I'm not gonna lie. If you ever played, did you have a Dreamcast?
Yeah, I used to have a Dreamcast.
Okay, there was a game called Fur Fighters on there where you basically had little cute little animals and they had like weapons and you were in maze. It was GoldenEye with like stuffed animals. Man, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know what
I used to have
water Jason's been drinking from, James.
This not so there was a game and I want to say it might have been Xbox, it might have been PS. The PlayStation, but it was called 99 Nights.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a fighting game. You would get in there and you would just fight these hordes coming at you. And for whatever reason, my dumbass, I sold the game back to GameStop or something. You know, I bought the game for $30 and I sold it for $2.
Uh-huh.
All
right.
And the minute I got back home, I was like, damn, I should have never sold that game. I love playing it. And I went back and somebody had bought it. And I never since that point in time have been able to catch it with 99 Nights. And I want to play it again so bad, man. I used to love that game.
Oh, man.
Like Nights? Or, I see.
Check and see if it is available on PlayStation Networks. Has a lot of classic games. It may be there.
What was this on, Chief?
I want to say maybe it might have been the Xbox. I'm not sure. 99 Nights, man.
I got you. I have found it, and this can be yours. Really simple, really easy for this one. You could buy several pinballs.
Yeah, there it is, man.
Oh, okay.
And then they have it on Xbox 360 too. Of course, if it's saying it's through GameStop, there's no telling. Ralphie probably actually has it. GameStop might be like, well, did you do this? 1997. So, Chief, you can make this happen.
Get that. I gotta go get that. I don't know if the game ever ends. I think it might keep going on like Pitfall, but
yeah, until you get tired. Games don't need to get any more expensive. The technology has been around long enough. Look at the price of TVs. Yes, exactly. I mean, it's like, why do they need to get beyond 50? I'll go with $60. Like, okay, but man, they don't need, because we already know, hey, you want this extra stage? Here's another $15. Nah, dude. I mean, some of my favorite video games are from the Super Nintendo and Nintendo. It's not, and there were some great ones like Uncharted and the Resident Evil upgrades, but it's not like my life has changed dramatically because the movies look better. I mean, the games are better. I mean, like,
listen, I'll go with Final Fantasy VII. There's sometimes you're playing a video game where it has all this great stuff out in the distance and you can't get to it. It's not an actual accessible area. Those are the kind of things you guys can scale back a whole lot of creativity time and brain power. If the player can't get to this level, don't make it. You don't need to have all this stuff. Oh, that looks really good in the distance. Oh, that building, there's a floor. I can't do anything. So why make it? Just shade it out in the background. Cut it. I mean, they could definitely cut some money in art. I mean, RPGs are just the horrible examples. Scale it down. I don't need Cloud every wisp of his hair to be so like I said, lifelike. I don't really care. Just make the game so I can play the next version of Final Fantasy VII within 5 years. That's all I really want.
Ooh, it's not bad.
I had what was it, Suikoden 2 for the longest. That game for what was it? The PlayStation. That game sold for $900 for the longest. I still have it. And then they released it for the PS5 for $30. I'm like, maybe I should have sold that last year. Oh wow. Still a great game.
And Jamie, you're right. And the thing was, they helped cause their own problem. Hey, here's a system you don't even need to buy this for. Why? Because of course, if you lose that impulse nature of going to a store while mom is buying some purses or groceries, I want to buy this game. How much is it? It's $40. Okay.
Sure. Whatever.
And I mean, you're basically putting GameStop out of business just for the convenience of spending 3 hours of waiting for the game to download, which is also ludicrous thing. Like, why am I taking so long for a game? And I put the disc in. Play my game.
No. All the content must be downloaded.
That's stupid.
That was a fun game. We used to play that.
Yeah. All right. So we went wild into our video game discussion.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to go, right?
Yeah, man. You just got to run with it. So let's go into. Let's talk about this Warner Brothers Paramount thing. They swiped. They did an eBay snipe and took out Netflix. What do you think? Are you happy? Not happy? What are your thoughts on this merger if it goes through?
Good, Chief.
Oh, this is the new one with Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess it'll be cheaper to one-stop shop, right? You figure if
that's
you pay,
always happened.
Well, I mean, if you're paying 3 separate subscriptions right now, and then you bundle them into one, I'm sure it'll go down at some point. So let's just say if everything's $30 right now, and then with the bundle to be $25 or something. It's still cheaper than. I mean, I've got every subscription known. And I would love a break. But I mean, I don't think nothing. I think Netflix will be fine. Netflix is doing its own thing. I mean, it's been holding up against all three. Just because they join forces doesn't mean that, you know what I mean? It's not like Netflix. I mean, streaming is streaming is streaming. It's just they come out with their original movies. They keep doing their thing. I don't think nobody's gonna jump ship. Oh, well, they joined up. We're all leaving. I think Netflix will be fine. So I'm just looking for a cheaper price.
Turns out you might be in the wrong line of business, Rogers. Michael Solis, I still want Gunn Superman. Hope they don't get rid of him.
I think the problem is, will James Gunn stick around? I mean, that I was hoping Netflix took over Warner Brothers. I mean, again, we don't talk about politics a lot on the show because we're trying, we try and spare everybody's 5 minutes of your life from that. But this deal has rooted a lot in politics, and there is the politics of, hey, Netflix is going to kill the studio. I mean, the theatrical releases of a movie if they win, but is some of the politics we're going to start putting our hands in the pies of movies that we don't particularly like basis on politics. Is Superman not the version we would like to have, the James Gunn version of Superman, because our politics are different. I mean, we don't want to flex the big boss telling us he doesn't like that kind of Superman. I was rooting for Netflix because, hey, they have a interest in just making money, not meddling in the studio. They'll have exclusive Netflix movies, but they're not. I mean, I didn't think they would mess with the creative process. I think Paramount has already shown they're willing to dabble. They're willing to take a sledgehammer to the creative process of their shows. I do not like this.
Yeah, I think it's funny because people are like, yes, physical media wins, and Netflix can't kill theaters. Netflix never killed movie theaters. It's the audience in the movie theaters that killed the movie going experience. And that's because people have no etiquette anymore. And it's easier to watch a movie without being distracted by all the people. And you get some that are great communal viewing experiences. But for the most part, if you just want to watch a drama, why are you talking? Why is your baby here? Why can't you just sit still? And why are you kicking my chair? It's just like basic stuff. One thing that could really be affected, you mentioned it, was James Gunn and his DC universe, which is still in its they're barely walking right now. They were crawling, and now it's like, oh, they've got some legs and they know how to use them. But we got the trailer for Lanterns today because it got leaked, and they were like, well, let's just get out for the masses. I think this is I didn't like the trailer. And my real simple thing is, you call it Lanterns, that's fine. And see, look, his costume is brown. It's murky, muddy brown. That's why we don't have to call it Green Lantern. He has a Green Lantern. He has a green ring in Hal Jordan flies. But I don't want, I feel like if I want to watch True Detective, if I want to watch Yellowstone, if I want to watch Tulsa King, I can watch that stuff. I don't need my superhero shows. It's my biggest problem with Wonder Man. I don't need them dragged down into the genre that's comfortable for the filmmakers or the showrunners. I want a superhero show. I've never, ever asked for an episode of Friends to have some superhero powers show up. Never. I didn't go, you know what make this Abbott Elementary episode better? If all of a sudden they took a sledgehammer and guns and started shooting away at everybody. No, I just want the genre to be the genre. I want superheroes to be superheroes and embrace the superhero world. Don't go, well, let's make it realistic. No, the second Hal Jordan goes flying, even though he's not wearing a costume, he has no green glow. It's not realistic. And you don't need to have them do a detective. Hey, what's going on in this strange town? Not interested. Chief, did you watch the trailer?
Yes.
What did you think?
It looked interesting. I guess they kept the suits out on purpose. I don't know. I gotta kind of go. I gotta see how it is, man. Little Hal Jordan teaching my man how to get through it. But it looked like it could be. It looked like better than Wonder Man. So
here's the bar.
Yeah, well,
there is no.
I mean, let me tell you, is the bar high for? Has the bar been high for these shows? So so we'll see how decent it is. Look like it's going to be some action. Hopefully, it will be. Hopefully, they'll do something with their lantern powers, and it won't be just teasing us. Something to happen, we'll miss the lantern powers take place, and then he'll just show up somewhere else like, yeah, I did it. And we're like, did what?
Yeah.
So
were you in the writer's room, Chief?
Right.
That's exactly what they'll do.
I need more action in this Lantern TV show than a first season episode of Smallville, where it's okay, 5 seconds. Clark throws the guy the superpowers are over. If you have a show called Lanterns, let's do it. Green Lanterns doesn't need to be in small town. I don't need Green Lanterns playing their version of a Reacher. Like that's gonna be lame to me. I see very James Gunn is very clear on if I'm making a TV show though, it is going to be for adults. It is not going to be for a PG-13 audience. Because in the trailer, I think we're treated to at least 2 or 3 F-bombs, and it's like, wow, okay, we're going like that, and this is 30-second trailer. We've already got 3 of these. So all right, this is going to be, I mean, it's almost giving me vibes of Peacemaker and, as our cousin Joe said, it's giving vibes of Titans. I'm not sure that's where I want to go with Green Lantern.
Unlimited power.
I mean, I do think I agree with Chief that I think they are purposely keeping out the costumes, but I don't know if I want you to purposely hide the costumes. I want to, if your costumes aren't better than Green Lanterns, the movie, then I want to judge you on that because I think you guys should be able to make a better version. But that's a special effect. We'll show you the week before the show comes out. Like if you're giving me a trailer, a teaser, give me the reason why I want to come in, not come back later. We'll show you what you really want to see.
All right. So I'm gonna use the Chief rule. Chief sees something that says Star Wars. If he does not see a lightsaber, he is not interested. So if you're doing a Star Wars trailer, and I mean it could be whatever. If Chief doesn't see a lightsaber, it's not really Star Wars. If you were to see a John Wick trailer and they had zero, maybe he punches somebody and there was no gunplay, there was absolutely nothing, just a lot of dialogue. Baba Yaga, Mr. Wick, would you like to see some clothes? Or hey, Winston, I think I might be back. If that was a trailer, would you watch it? And I feel like this whole let's hide it. I mean, if you watch a Scream 7 trailer, you don't see Ghostface in the last 5 seconds. Boo! You see him throughout, chasing after people, coming after him, got the knife in hand, going. They show you what the movie's about. For some of these superhero things, it's let's hide it. Why? Why do superhero audiences have to be teased? We already have our preconceived notions. We've already seen a Green Lantern in this universe using his lantern or using his ring to make constructs. We don't have to hide it. We've already seen this in a movie. You don't need to go, let's make it a detective show with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. You could have taken out 3 seconds from that trailer, and I would not have known it had anything to do with Green Lanterns whatsoever. I'm like, oh man, this seems like a really hard-edged detective series. Is this CSI, Small Town, or CSI Friday Night Lights? That's what that looked like. It had nothing Green Lantern to it. And I'm just like, why can't you all just show it? It's fine. This is what people who are interested in this, because I can tell you the people who've never heard of either of those two characters aren't going to be like, oh, what's this lantern show about? They have a cool ring. It makes them fly. I'm interested. I thought it was going to be about a combo character, but now I'm sold. No.
Yeah. I mean, think of the last episode of Arrow where you see Diggle sees a green light in the background. That would have given me more hope of a show than when I got in this trailer. It was, it's gonna be raunchy. It's gonna be, you're gonna have these a hard edge Cal Jordan, no joy in his heart, and Jon Stewart, young rookie. This is a show I'm gonna watch on ABC. The Rookie. Okay, cool. This isn't what superhero fans are paying money for. It's dumb.
Ray Cage, y'all hate on the movie that was accurately sci-fi intergalactic space cops in green, so the adjustment was made to dull it down. But Green Lantern, early on, during Hal Jordan Adventures, was not a cop. He was a superhero with a magic ring that he uses to make all kinds of fun stuff. Again, Superheroes are not made for 50-year-old adults. They're made for kids. They complain that little kids don't watch it. We get a Green Lantern show. He's dropping F-bombs all the time. You're not watching that, son, unless you're a lousy or questionable parent. No, you can't watch this. And there's your kid audience. You're not watching Peacemaker for darn sure. And then it's like, why can't we get kids into comic books? Why are they only going with manga and anime? Because they don't curse all the time. And they're fun. I mean, I haven't watched One Piece, but the trailers sure do make it look like it's fun. And Green Lantern, Hal Jordan has to look like some grizzled, the world is beating me down, kid. And if you get killed in this car wreck, well, I guess you didn't have the right stuff. What? It is just like, you read some of those older comic books, they're fun. You don't have to be, you don't have to dumb it down. It's just fun. Same thing I was saying about the video games. This basic entertainment stuff is not supposed to make you think, yeah, as a 60-year-old man, this is what I would be like if I had a magic ring. I'd be sitting at bars, wondering what happened to my life, throwing criminals against the wall in the interrogation room. No, I'm going to go fly. I'm not going to sit through traffic. That's one of the things I'm not going to do. I'm going to go down to space. I'm going to go to some cool vacation spot.
I mean, because was it
Thank you, sir.
It was one of the Justice League animations. It was Justice League where Hal Jordan, it was John Stewart and Hawker go on vacation, and it's a alien bar. It almost looks like Supergirl. Hey, we're not on Earth, okay? This dude shouldn't I'm sorry, but that it's just make it. We like I said, we saw Guy Gardner already. So why are we acting? We've seen Lantern. If you had a ring that could do magic constructs, it's not a random beam. I'm not sitting in a bar. Like, I'm doing all these things that is not grounded in our reality. I'm doing something that is extraordinary. Like,
Jalen says this really well too. Batman, Green Arrow, Black Canary, the Question, Manhunter. What do these all have in common? Exactly. You could have done this show as the Question, and that'd have been fine. I would have watched that and been like, cool, this is a Question environment. That makes sense. Chief, do you remember Question from Justice League Unlimited?
I do.
Great character.
That would have worked really well for this kind of character, yeah?
It might have.
But you said you were intrigued. Tell me a little bit more. Why were you intrigued?
About the Green Lantern?
Yeah, about the show. Because I feel like this is making the best case that the Ryan Reynolds movie that you love was actually got it right. And I thought I would never say that.
First of all, it did get it right. It doesn't need to be a case for it. All right. It was a good movie. You guys, you know what?
Again, Chief, it was a fun movie, okay?
Hey Siri, send me Jason's address.
What did I do? I'm co-signing with you here.
I liked it, man. I don't know. I liked it, man. It was a good movie to me. Y'all, I just feel like it's just been hated on, man.
Again, I'm not interested. Do you really? I don't think Ryan Reynolds was miscast. I think they wanted him to play a Tobey Maguire version of Green Lantern. Do you think Ryan Reynolds can play a cocky fighter pilot? They're saying Glenn Powell, could Glenn Powell play that role? Yes. 100%. But he can also has the versatility to do other things. That was, we got to make him our Ryan Reynolds not cocky, not headstrong. We have to make him this ball of self-doubt. That was not needed. He's totally, with the right material, he could have knocked that out of the park. But they chose to go like, we've seen what works, and we'll try and duplicate that. And as Jeff said many times, that ship had sailed after Dark Knight. You can't have your superhero doubt. It's all in, go.
Yeah. But Chief, I'm sorry. You were saying why you were intrigued with this new one.
Like I said, it just looked like it had some action parts. We'll see. Looked like it reminded me of a detective story. Like two detectives, you know what I mean? Trying to get along. trying to solve a crime together. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. I'm not, like you said, my bar is not high. I just hope it's entertaining.
Did you watch True Detective?
I did watch True Detective. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just because I feel like what I don't want to ever do with my superhero shows and movies is compare it to something that could be done without the superheroes. And I feel like James Gunn's Superman, I didn't have a comparison for it with the real world setting. It was fun. And I felt like he really got all of the cool super heroic elements that make Superman work. And Peacemaker being next with season 2 was like, this is pretty wild. Feels like we should just continue on the path that works so well, but whatever. And Supergirl is going to have more of an edge. Lanterns is going to have an edge. And I feel like you had kids and you had families ready for more of Superman. And instead, we're not getting that. And I feel like he really needs to tread carefully at this point because Paramount and their bosses are like, it's not making enough money. We gotta get rid of him. And he doesn't need to make it easy for him by doing things that don't appeal to the widest audience possible.
I mean, are you saying Clayface isn't going to make billions of dollars, Jeffrey?
Oh gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to forget it.
Yeah.
I forgot that one. All right, Chief. We keep talking about this one. And I know you were glued to your TV watching the Screen Actors Guild Awards this weekend. And I've been on major protests after Angela Bassett got screwed over for Wakanda Forever. But Michael B. Jordan won the Best Actor award. Sinners won the Best Ensemble. And now there is some thinking that, hey, maybe Sinners has a real legitimate shot at becoming a huge winner for all of these big time Oscar awards. What do you think? Because one battle after another has been like the safe choice. Nobody cares about Timothy Chalamet's Marty Supreme, about a jerk. He's great, but the movie's not fun. Do you think this would provide a little incentive for folk to watch Oscars, hoping to see Sinners win some stuff?
No, I don't think anybody cares about the Oscars. I don't care. I mean, I've got better things to do. I put some paint on the wall. I like to watch it dry. So almost done too.
Nice.
So listen, man. I stopped watching the Oscars years ago. It doesn't matter. You know what? And as long as I can watch the win the next day, if we do win, well, I said we like I'm on the set, right? Like I'm in Sinners. If Sinners does win, I can always watch it the next day on YouTube. I just
2 hours later.
I'm gonna be asleep, first of all. So I'm not even gonna watch, but I have no interest in the Oscars, man. I feel like it's almost like the Hall of Fame, right? When they do the Hall of Fame voting, and then they don't, you know what I mean? They don't pick the right people, then you be thinking to yourself, like, I'm not watching that. Like, what the hell were you thinking? Who got snubbed this year? That didn't make it to the HOF.
Belichick.
Oh, Belichick. Yeah. So this is Belichick. You snubbed Belichick. So what's the credibility of the Hall of Fame? What's the credibility of the people who are running it?
So I heard Robert Kraft might have had his hands on. No, he likes to get his hands.
Well, yeah, Robert Kraft likes to get
hands on.
Yeah.
Right.
But what's the credibility? So what makes it important of the Oscars if they keep shunning or don't pick great movies and do whatever they do? So why would I go and say, yeah, I'm going to watch it, hoping this time? You know what? They can do whatever they do. The movie was great. It was a fantastic movie. But there's been other movies that were great and fantastic and should have gotten Oscars for their performances and didn't. So you always it's the same people who vote for the Hall of Fame are the same people who vote in the Oscars. They're the same guys. You know the Scooby-Doo mask, when you take off the Scooby-Doo mask and it's the same guy underneath, that is, you're like, oh, you're the guy from the Hall of Fame. And I would have gotten away with you if it wasn't for you pesky kids. So that's who they are. Am I going to watch it? No, I'm not going to watch it. So am I going to watch the Hall of Fame ceremony? No. There's no Belichick. I might have watched if Belichick had gotten in, gave him a little golf clap. But yeah, that's the guy. Yeah. That's the guy. We know who you are. We know it's the Hall of Fame guy under there. Same guy as the Oscar guy. So, so why waste your time, man? I'm just saying, man. They've been snubbing for years. Like,
Time out, Jim. Hey, King Collector wants to know, Chief, the Sinners make it in your top 10 vampire movie list?
Man, that's tough now, brother.
Is it?
It is a little tough. It is a little tough.
Well, hold on here. I would love to hear you actually break that down. So I will write this down for next week. I want to hear Chief's top 10. If you got top 10 too, Jace.
I got a whole row at least of vampire movies.
Top 10 vampire movies. All right. So Chief, you remember that?
Top 10 vampire movies. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Because it's almost 10 on this. I don't know how that happened. I don't think it makes it in mine. All right, cool. Jace, what do you think? Are you thinking that there's some momentum that Sinners can actually get it done now?
Okay. See, I had the conversation earlier. I think the Oscars has probably figured out we need to have our first award is going to Tiana Taylor, because I think they do best supporting actors and actress. I think so. She gets her first award. Whoever's the lock for best supporting actor gets his. Then after, they're going to come up with 2 or 3 categories where Sinners has the best shot of winning, so people don't turn off. Because I think with the win, there's a lot of people like, if you screw up, hey, I will watch if you don't screw Sinners. And they're going to try and find which ones we think we can have a chance. And if people say Sinners, people are like, okay, it's already got its Academy Award. Okay, cool. That's our starting point. And then they'll stick around to see Best Picture and to see Best Actor. I think there is some momentum. And I also said, I don't know when the voting was complete, but I think after that,
it's not. It's not complete.
I think after that last award show, the one in Britain, there's a lot of the BAFTA. I think there's a lot of people be like, nope, Sinners winning this. I think that's probably had a lot of momentum. We screwed up. Our industry screwed up on that one. We are going to make sure Sinners wins. I think, unlike a Marvel movie, this is one of those. I might not have seen this movie. But if there's something I can check as Sinners and say it wins, I'm on that. I think Sinners will out of their 16 nominations, I would be surprised if they walked away with less than 5.
You got big expectations. I'm assuming you're watching the show.
Yeah, because they have to. The biggest you have to get. Do I think Ryan Coogler's going to win? That's a possibility. Do I think? I think Michael B. Jordan has some momentum. I think if the actors who are voting for this said Michael B. Jordan wins, I think you see that. I think Delroy Lindo, he's probably the best supporting. I think he has. I think they have those. I think Delroy Lindo is probably a really good one, and I think Michael B. Jordan probably has a higher chance to win Best Actor for that award, for that movie. So I do think it is possible I watch. If the first 2 awards go like I think, I will watch more of the show. You're like man of little faith.
I knew you was gonna be in there watching. He was like, no. Well, the first 2 awards. So he's the first 2 awards. He's gonna be in there like this. The TV's gonna be in the background. He's gonna be like this. He's gonna swing towards it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I might record it so I can.
He's gonna get the Smither fingers.
Right. Yeah.
And then he'll be. That's it. He's on it.
They really blew me with that Angela Bassett thing. I was so mad.
They've been ruining it for years. That's the problem.
Have. I just felt like that one was like so clearly the best supporting actress performance that year. Where it's like, yeah, I mean, because it couldn't go. Well, we don't give these to comic book movies because you already lost that with Dark Knight. And Angela Bassett was overdue to win. She was due an Oscar a long time ago. And this is like, what does she have to do? Her scenes in that movie were so good. And it's like, that's the supporting actress performance.
She never got an Oscar for what's love got to do with it, right?
That's what I'm saying. It was like come what's
on.
happening?
That's what I'm saying.
Instead of doing a Lifetime Achievement Award in a couple of years, knowing you should have given her, Jamie Lee Curtis did not need that award for a movie that no one's gonna remember. I mean,
it was fine.
I own it.
But gosh,
it's not worth it.
What movie was it?
Everything all at
once. It was fine.
Everything where?
Everywhere all at once. It was like
movie. That was the with Michelle Yao.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Was saw. I mean, Hot Dog Fingers. A good performance versus Angela Bassett. Every time she was on it, like I'm bringing it. I'm not just an Emmy award winning actress. I'm bringing this movie, just hauling it, and that's why when she had the disappointment, it was all there was so many like turn off. I'm done.
I did.
Yeah.
Jameless says, well, Michael B. Jordan is being said to be a front runner for Actor of the Year. He should have. I mean, this movie came out long, and this is what's crazy because normally people would have forgotten a movie that came out before November during their Oscar votes. This movie has had an unprecedented amount of momentum, the likes of which I haven't seen before since I've been paying attention to this, because normally it is everything gets crammed into November and December. That's what gets nominated. It's just the way it's been. But Sinners has been like this runaway train, and really he's gave the best performance. And I don't know, man. I've watched these Best Picture nominations, and I'm like, it's still Sinners for me. It might be number 1 on Chief's list. I don't know, Blake. He's making it sound like it might not be. But Jamelin sent this along to me. Peter Weller on his Instagram shared why Sinners it needs your attention, and he basically was like, yo, Oscar voters, I need y'all to watch this movie so y'all can do the right thing. And it was not a quick 15-second clip. He did the full on like, yo, watch this movie, check it out. It's amazing, it's great, and thanks. So
yeah, I watched it earlier today, and it's I think there is a campaign. The campaign is no, we're not letting this just go to all of these easy biopics of last year. And no, this is a good movie. It should be something that you're going to actually watch. We're going to have this on the scroll. We need to have this as an Oscar-winning movie. Like, let's not play these games. Put it in there.
Damn, yeah. Peter, well, he aged, didn't he?
I mean, we all are.
But it's when you don't see somebody for a while, and then you see him again, and you're like, damn.
He was on 24.
I didn't watch 24.
He didn't look that old, but I mean that when that performance in 24 was probably 20 years ago now.
Yeah, and then 20 years ago, Jeff.
I'm still mad at you. I watched 24. All right. Well, it is that time, fellas. We didn't meet last week, so I'm sure you have nominees. Who are your nominees for Dummy of the Week? Jace, it landed on your square, so who you got?
Okay. since we missed last week, my dummy of the week is BAFA or whatever the hell they are. For deciding, okay, we need to have somebody with a disease that may make them make outbursts. This is a disease that people, this is not, you don't need, this is no new ground that's being broke talking about Tourette syndrome. Everybody in their freaking mama knows what Tourette syndrome is. Like, you don't need to, we need to have this movie. This is something great that everybody needs to know. This is probably going to be, like, you can have this, but maybe we can have the actor there. We don't need to have the person who actually has this. I mean, I'm sorry, call it ableism or whatever. I'm sorry. Like, that was just a dumb move. And then let's make sure we don't censor the most offensive word we can possibly say to start the show, and just see how did the presenters respond. This, like, I mean, because that took everybody out of that show. It was just, oh no, like we're doing that. Like, I don't.
You watched the show?
Huh?
You watched that show?
The what show?
You said it took everyone out of the show.
The audience members are, wow, what just happened? And now you're like, okay, how is Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan going to respond? Because we got to all clap like, oh gosh, this is going to be really awkward. But we're not gonna censor that, but we will censor all this other stuff that we don't agree with, quote unquote. So, but the fact that they chose to let that play in the broadcast audience, I mean, in the live broadcast, on the broadcast, but other things were censored, they're my dummy of the week.
Also, the guy, John Davidson, was saying they put a mic near him, and he's like, why'd they do that? They know I've got Tourette's. And so it seems like there's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. It was a bad situation for everyone. Jamie Lawson was interviewed about it. I thought she did a great job of explaining all that up. My dummy of the week is Paramount Pictures. And it's not for spending buku money, and not David Zaslav for, great, I've milked this pony for all it's got, and now I'm about to head on out. And yeah, it's a cow that he should be milking, but he milked a pony. They've decided it's time for a new G.I. Joe movie. And y'all have heard me talk about how great the Energon universe is. So they did the right, smart thing by adapting the Energon universe into a live action movie, being able to have a crossover G.I. Joe Transformers, Mask, and all kinds of other fun stuff. Instead, they're having two screenwriters work on two separate scripts. And I guess they're going to use the magic of AI logic to make the best script off of these two drafts.
What?
This sounds horrible. And I feel like G.I. Joe is the easiest property to do because it could be sort of grounded, but you can make it fun. And they refuse to. So that's my dummies of the week. Marie says BBC and BAFTA bear all the blame. They set things up to happen the way it did and then didn't bother to cut the incident, even though they're on a time delay and could have done it easily. Agreed. Chief, who's your nominee for dummy of the week?
Now, I agree with the BAFTA. I'm 100% agree with Jace this week. I'm only break with it just to name another. I'm going to name it. I don't know if we talked about it. AMC with this seating arrangement. So now AMC wants you to buy their subscription to their movie theater, and when you buy that, then it opens up the premium seats to you, right? So there's like a $20 package and there's like a $30 package, right? You get to see, with the $30 package, you get to see 4 movies a week. Let me just bear with me, chat, for 1 second. Let me do the dango. 4 movies a week for any movie for $30 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, gentlemen. So let's do this. Let's go to a theater. Let's go to the theater near me.
Why not?
What you got for this week, Chief?
Aurora, What Happened to the Earth? A Better Tomorrow, Hong Kong Classics. Scream 7. Kai Kazavi.
Okay.
Yuma Sumi, Pretty Derby, Beginning of a New Era. Vishu Venisum, Pegasus 3. How to Make a Killing. I Can Only Imagine 2. Midwinter Break. Psycho Killer. Crime
Norman Bates?
101. Goat. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Wuthering Heights. Solo Mio. The Stranger Chapter 3. Oh, yes, sir. These are movie titles.
Yep.
Iron Lung. Send Help.
Okay.
Avatar, Fire and Ash. Still going. Zootopia 2. The Hunger Games. That's what the movie theater has. This is what this particular movie theater has, right?
So you got more than 4 movies to watch, Chief.
Who the hell is going to watch the other movies? So you might get what? 3 movies out of that?
I can get, if I'm paying $30, weirdly, I can get 5 possible. And that's only because I'm already paying a premium.
So that's
but
for
you
your
do that every week?
So you get 4 movies a week. Are you going 4 times a week to see every movie in there? Probably not. Do you want to see every movie in there? I think I went and saw 7 movies, 5 to 7 movies last year in the theater, right?
Well, if you had this premium package, you would see a whole lot more.
Now you're telling me I got to pay $360, right? To go see 5 movies for the year. So I can have the seat right in the middle. It doesn't. You're not making. First of all, you're not making. It's one theater, so you're not giving us access to any theater we want to. So if that's the one theater near us, and that's all that's playing, say there's 12 movies playing, and 8 of them are some garbage. That means your first week you've seen all 4, right? Now then, what happens? So it's $30 a month. And it doesn't include nobody else. It's not like pick a friend night, like Fridays is grab a friend.
They don't have promotional nights, no bobbleheads.
You know what I mean? Admit to that night. So date night would be a little cheaper for you. No, it's just, hey, just you. Come on, see these weak movies.
With Nicole Kidman.
But you get to pick the great seats. As you sit there in a movie, you're probably going to fall asleep on. They're not talking about a upscale experience where they bring your drinks and your popcorn, or maybe a shot of Grand Marnier to your seat. Hey, go and take a little hit of that Grand Marnier. This is going to be a great movie. So you're not getting anything going on.
Sure.
Right? Yeah. So you're not getting served. You're not getting, you're getting some popcorn. So look, you're not even getting a discount on the food. So let me tell you something. So you spent $30 coming, $30 for the month. Mm-hmm. Then another $30 when you get there for your drink.
Are they getting some popcorn though?
Yeah, I don't think on this particular one they don't. There's a $7.99 where they discount you.
Oh,
but you get to stand in the premium line to go pay full price for your popcorn.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So these are the things that they're saying for you. This is wild to me. There's not enough good movies in the movie theater for me to pay $30 a month. Everybody I've had a discussion with was laughing at me. Like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. So now, if this is the way the movies, then we're definitely not going to have theaters in another 10 years.
Right.
I mean, I'm not paying $30 a month to go. Look, you got a streaming service at home for all these movies. Like, whatever movie that's in the theater, your streaming service is going to have it in about a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want me to pay $30, hang out with these fools I don't know, right? So I can see 4 movies a week when you don't even have 4 movies that I want to see. I don't even know. Like, somebody was like, "Yo, is that a movie?" I saw the comment. Are those movies? Because you don't even know what they are. You don't even know what they are. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. Give me my damn seat that I paid for. Let me pick my seat and go watch the movie I want to watch.
Chief, my favorite part about this whole thing is they're assuming there's so many people in the movie theater where it's like, I've got to fight to get this premium seat. I'll just go on a Tuesday when Noah's there, and I'm going to sit in the middle just like I always do.
It's a premium seat. You have priority premium seats. But how many of us actually don't just go to the kiosk 2 minutes before we actually go to it? So, I mean, to the movie. So you're not, it's Tuesday. I think I'll pick my Friday night movie and have my premium seats. Well, most of it's day of. Like, okay, I'm good to go.
Even if you don't go day of, think about you say, yo, Shorty, you want to go see a movie? All right, look, let's go. Let's do something Friday night. And then you go in there and you go to pick. And all the seats that are available are garbage. So you're looking like, damn, this is all? You're not going to go to that theater. You're not going to pick. So now you're eliminating the people for some people that may or may not even come. They might have saw their 4 the week before. They're not even coming. So you're just holding seats. So now I'm not, man. Oh, look at these seats. Oh, this is garbage. And now you're not going. Now you're not. Now you've eliminated the people who would have come and are not coming now because you're holding the seats. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of, man. Listen, let people pick their seats. Let them go watch the movie. Offer, if you want to do something, offer the people a 50% discount on the whatchamacallits, or the $30 is a bring a buddy pass, or you know what I mean? It's just stupid, and I'm sick of it. And they're not getting a dime, not a dollar, not $1 that I make.
But they are gonna get a couple dimes from you. All right, that's nice.
I'm done.
All right. Well, as always, I appreciate you, Chief. Bro shot. And let's see here. Let me run through the roll call of everyone here. Yes, he did win for Training Day, and he did win for Glory. Rick Cage, King Collector, Blake Tarpley, Jamelin Parks, Snake Eyes, Ryan Daly, Maurice Phillips, Ryan Daly instead, Lawson Wallace, Mark
David
A,
Thanos.
Michael Solis, David Thanos. I think I got everyone.
Lost and Wallace.
Yes, I think I got everybody.
Yeah.
All right,
Mark
good deal.
A.
So, yes, got him too. So while you all are here, and before I wrap this episode up, just a quick reminder that tomorrow is the big Lyle's Figure Files giveaway episode, and there are still a few more items that can be unlocked. The Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Sentinel just needs 21 more likes to unlock. 35 for the G.I. Joe Classified Series All Striker, 34 for the Hawk and the Mobile Missile System, 19 to unlock the Desert Scorpion. Remember, all of this stuff is free. So all you have to do is do your likes, tag a few people, and it can be yours in the giveaway. So do that, and those 3 can be unlocked. There's some more stuff, but those are 4 big things that can be yours. All you have to do, share it with people and like it. And that's it for us tonight. We'll be back next week with Chief breaking down his top 10 favorite vampire films and whatever else drops in Hollywood, because I'm sure there will be plenty that hits the floor. For now, for Jace, for Chief, Jeffrey Lyles, this episode of Lyles Movie Files has been filed.